if you're probably wondering, like, so how much skin actually got removed? So like, how much did it actually weigh when they took all of that skin off of my body? Hi guys, welcome back. It is me, Drew, and today's video that I have for you, it is my 1 week update after having plastic surgery to remove the excess skin from my stomach area. So first off, hi you guys. Oh my gosh, I've missed you so much. Really quick, if you're not in the Just Like Drew crew and you wanna be, I'm sorry, I'm having trouble talking. I'm on some pain medicine right now. Click the red subscribe button down below this video and join our forever family, because we are literally the best crew around, because anybody and everybody can be in our crew. That way you can follow my entire journey, or you can just be a part of the other fun, cool videos we do that actually aren't related to plastic surgery and all that kind of stuff. So if you're joining me for the first time, a week and a day ago, so like 8 days ago, I had a plastic surgery on my stomach after losing 250 pounds. I had a procedure done called a total trunk lift, which is basically where they fully lifted my stomach, torso area, as well as pulled all of it forward, all that kind of stuff. So, and if you're like wondering more about that specifically, like what I had done or like my excess skin before, I have videos showing all of that. So I will put those in the description box below this video here, so you can learn more about me and my journey. But this video is actually meant to be more of an update, because I told you guys I was going to be documenting my journey and recovery, etc. So really quick, I want to let you know this is not going to be the body reveal video. I'm going to be doing that in the next like week or so, where I'm going to show you actually what everything looks like, scars and all that. This is just an update. I need help filming the body reveal video. I can't, like, my range of motion, all that is a little bit limited right now, and I was actually going to hopefully film something yesterday, and I've just been like a little bit kind of worn out and exhausted with recovery. This kind of has been an interesting situation. So I'm just gonna kind of begin. I actually have my phone here with a bunch of notes on it of just kind of what like the last week has been like after having surgery. So first of all, I want to say up front, absolutely no regrets. The other thing I want to say is this recovery, it's been hard for me, because it's caused me to drastically slow down. I've been really exhausted. I get easily winded. Obviously, I'm in a lot of pain. I will say though, because I have pain medicine, and because of the fact that I was working out 4 days a week up until my actual surgery, my body was kind of prepared for this. So like as many of you know, I did a lot of cardio and a lot of like Stairmaster and all that before I had surgery. So my body was kind of ready for the hit. It's more like the other stuff that I wasn't ready for. So basically, I'm just going to break it down for you. So basically what happened is they did the surgery. I want you to know that everything was done. It's successful. My stomach looks phenomenal. It looks brand new. I do have a lot of, like, not a lot, but I do have 2 major scars. I have one scar that actually starts kind of between my breasts and goes all the way down. I do have a newer belly button, and I do have a scar that goes all the way around my lower like abdomen area. And like I said, I'll be doing a body reveal video soon. I just am having trouble filming. I can't film something like that by myself right now, and this one I'm filming on my own, so I'm sitting for this, but I'm not trying to be whatever. And also, you know what? It's my brand new body, so why not have its own special video? You know? So some of you may be wondering, what is it like after surgery? Well, I'll tell you the first thing that you find out after you wake up is I have to wear body like drainage grenades. A lot of people are aware of these. These happen after a few different types of surgeries. It also is something that is one of the major factors as to why you have you know, you can't really work for a little while after having a surgery like this. So this is, I'm trying to show you, but I'm like sitting. So I have 4 body drainage grenades. I'm gonna set my phone off to the side here. I'm gonna kind of stand up a little bit and show you, but I'm also been in a lot of pain today. All right, so these are my drainage grenades. These basically are hooked into my legs, and I have 2 in each leg, and basically these are like draining out all of like the fluid and actually kind of helping my body become healthy and reprocess after having this major surgery. These have to be cleaned out regularly. I have to clean them probably like the first few days it was constant, like it was every couple of hours. Now I can kind of go over like 3 to 4 hours. I'm gonna grab my phone back. And the thing with the drainage grenades is you have to constantly clean them because you don't want to like get any kind of infection by leaving all that in there. Also, you have to drink a lot of fluids to counteract the fluids you're losing. So here's the one weird thing that's kind of been after I've had my surgery. So I had my follow-up with my doctor a couple of days ago. And he was looking at my numbers because you have to keep, that's the other thing, you have to keep accurate numbers of like how much fluid you're losing. You have to measure every time you empty out the drains. And right now I'm still draining a lot of fluid. They were actually hoping that after a week that each drain would be down to about 30, losing about just like 30 milliliters like a day. And still each drain is producing a lot. I have one that's dropped, but for the most part I'm still losing between probably like 600 to 1,000 per day of fluid on top of the normal like intake of fluid that I need to take. So that's part of what's causing me to be really exhausted. I've been dealing with a lot of dizziness. I've been dealing with a lot of nausea. Before surgery I told you guys that like I dealt with nausea before because with having weight loss surgery prior to this, you have days where your body does what's called dumping, where you just kind of have like bad like tummy days. And so you guys have heard me say before that I use like candies actually made for pregnant women. They're called Preggy Pops. They're little like hard candies that have vitamins in them that help anti-nausea. So I've been going through those like crazy, as well as taking actual anti-nausea medication. Because the nausea has been really bad. Things that are really hard right now. So I live in an upper unit. So to get in and out of where I live, I have to go up and down the stairs. And the stairs are really difficult for me right now. Going down the stairs has gotten easier, but going up the stairs takes me a really long time. Honestly, the first couple of times I've gone up and down the stairs, I had to I have to bring a water bottle. Like I have to stop sometimes and drink water on the stairs going up or down. The first couple of days I actually had to hold a cold compress to my neck. Fan myself. It's very, I don't even know how to explain it. And it's ironic because for me, somebody who has been, like as many of you know, like I was like the Stairmaster, like was my thing. And so now to have like the stairs be like the thing that is like taking me out is kind of ironic. But you know, I've been pushing through it. I have been like, I'm trying not to be discouraged. Some of you may be wondering, have I returned to the gym yet? No, I have not. I talked to my doctor about it. I asked him when I could return to the gym and when I could do things like driving again. He said I can drive as soon as I'm off of the pain medicine, and he said I can return to the gym once my drains stop releasing so much fluid. He's just concerned that because I'm, and when I say go to the gym, he means like walking on the track with someone walking with me. So not at all like my routine like I was before. That's gonna take me probably a couple of months to get back into. But for me, it's really important for me to get back with my community. It is really important for me to get back at the gym, back with like, you know, into a similar routine. I'm honestly kind of going crazy right now because I'm so used to being busy, on the run, doing things, moving in motion. So being at home, it's been great because I get to be with my kids, but at the same time, it's hard for me because I'm used to just constantly being on the go. So that's kind of been its own thing. I'm looking at my list right now, sorry. Another thing that actually was really weird right after surgery. So I'm a person, I'll be real with you, some of you guys probably never knew about me. I love salt. I am like a saltaholic. Like I use so much salt. My friends are always like, that's too much salt, Drew. Chill on the salt. Hamish is like, babe, too much salt. And I'm just like, I love salt. When I got out of surgery, like salt wasn't as much of a necessity for me. It was the weirdest, most bizarre thing. My first 2 days after having surgery, like I salted something and I was like, oh, it's too salty. Like foods, like flavor is different for me. Not something I expected to happen. And another thing that was really weird is my hair grew. I wish I was kidding with you. I'm really not trying to be weird, but my hair has gotten like a little bit like longer and my hair has been smoother. It is the weirdest thing. I was talking to my friend Cody about this and she was like, you know what it is? She's like, if you think about it, she's like, those drains are getting rid of like toxins and gross stuff out of your body. So she's like, if you think about how your body's kind of like cleaning itself out of all that icky stuff, it's now like helping your hair and like body to be healthier and grow. I don't know. It's the weirdest thing. I actually went today to the salon just to get my hair like shampooed and dried, because like my hair, it actually takes a lot for me to like wash it and dry, because I take like extensive care of it. I do like hair masks and all of that, and I was just like, I can't stand in the shower right now and do that. I've actually been having to do a lot of like washcloth cleaning and all that, because it's just too hard, like with my whole core being like kind of taken out right now. And my hairdresser, she's like, your hair's longer. And I'm like, you see it too? She's like, she's like, I was looking at your picture. She's like, your hair. She's like, I noticed it. She's like, in one of your photos on Instagram. She's like, your hair got longer. So it's not just me. Other people have noticed it. And my hair is like silkier and smoother too. So I'm not saying that any of this is what's going to happen to anyone if they were to have a surgery like this. I'm just being honest that these are the things that have happened to me. Also, things like my digestion and like everything, like kind of, it took a few days to get back to normal. Like I didn't have like a bowel movement for like 3 days, but that's kind of trying to normalize now too. Actually the biggest concern when I was in the hospital and they almost didn't let me go home the first day was because I couldn't pee. It took me like 4 tries to finally pee on my own, and that was kind of their big like measurement for going home. And I was actually surprised. I went home the very next day. Like I was like, oh my God, the surgery, they're gonna send me home the next day. When I had my weight loss surgery, I was in the hospital an extra like 2 days because I had such a hard time recovering, but I actually felt fine. Food and all of that, like appetite, my appetite is actually less than it was before. I had one day this last week where I kind of was like, oh, I feel kind of hungry, but for the most part I haven't really been that hungry or that much desiring food. But I am already back to being able to eat the stuff I ate before. So it's not like my stomach is like hurting, like I can't eat foods like I used to. I'm just not really that hungry, which is kind of nice, honestly. Another thing is, because I have an incision that goes all the way up here, like between like my chest and this area, I've been having to wear things like bralettes, but even those can kind of be hard because like any elastic or any pressure on that point is really, really difficult for me. Another thing is they have me wearing a serious support garment. So I will show you that if you can see that, like, which is right there. I'm wearing a support garment under my clothes. So it's kind of funny because like my stomach is a lot smaller now. If you saw my skin video showing my skin before, like it is seriously gone. It is absolutely remarkable the work that my doctor did, which it just honestly like blows my mind how incredibly talented he is. I don't need, like I have a little bit of like flab in one area, like it looks like untoned, and he was like, well, we can fix that. And I'm like, this is great. We don't have to fix anything. We're done. Like we're fixed. We're good. We're snatched. We're happy. And it is absolutely amazing. Like, if you're probably wondering like, so how much skin actually got removed? So like how much did it actually weigh when they took all of that skin off of my body? They removed a total of 13 pounds of excess skin from my stomach. Absolutely insane. And it was really cool because my best friend came and sat with me in the hospital before they took me back for surgery. And we're sitting there and one of the hospital staff came in and he was talking to us and he was like, so how'd you get connected with your doctor? And I was like, oh, you know, I was referred to him and this and that. And he was like, really? I was like, yeah. He's like, well, he's like the best. And I'm like, okay. And he was like, no. He's like, not only is he probably the very best plastic surgeon we have in this hospital, he's like, he's one of the best plastic surgeons in probably the entire state of Wisconsin. So there's nothing like hearing that right before you're having like one of the biggest surgeries of your entire life. And, it was all nerve-wracking and scary, and it's exciting that it is finally done. A lot of people have been asking me, do I feel lighter yet? Honestly, no. I'm wearing a massive support garment and I have drains strapped to my body, but I feel relieved. Like it was such a thing, like literally like weighing on me for so long that like I finally like, I don't even know how to explain it. It just feels so good that like I'm through that part and now I'm healing. And yeah, this is gonna be a long process and a long journey, but I finally feel like I'm like I'm on the other side of this like journey, you know, like I still am gonna need skin removal from like my legs and from like my arms, but like at the same time I feel so good about my body right now. It is absolutely insane. Also another thing is like I haven't weighed myself since having surgery, and I don't really plan to weigh myself until the drains are out and the support garment is off, because right now like I'm still like carrying a lot of fluid that would be kind of pointless. And Also, don't be concerned when I said like I'm still draining a lot of fluid. It actually makes a lot of sense to me because I told you guys before that my stomach was constantly bloating out. I think that there was a lot of like icky stuff in my body that I didn't realize was there prior to having surgery, because I would constantly be bloated and be uncomfortable and my stomach hurt a lot. Like I would have like 3 weeks a month where my stomach just hurt because I was bloating so much. So I think that all of this is finally flushing out of my body and I'm gonna be like feeling so much better once this is all said and done. I officially think I can say that I am a size small. Everything I've been trying on clothing wise is a size small. I've tried on things like with the support garment, without. That's the other thing I wanted to mention. The support garment is actually not something that I have to wear. It is something that is good for comfort. Another thing is a lot of the swelling in my stomach has already gone down. So when I show you guys my body in the next few days, it might not be till next week. So don't like be thinking it's going to be the next day or two. It just kind of depends on when I can get help filming. You'll see what I'm talking about. I'm looking at my list one more time. So that's kind of everything on that specific list. One other thing I kind of want to talk about really exciting is over the last week we hit 3,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, which I was just, oh my gosh, that was so exciting and amazing, but I've been so out of it. I haven't like made a post or anything, and I'm sorry. And I just want to say, first of all, like, thank you all so much for being here. And I've already been talking to people about like, so we've been doing regular giveaways on my YouTube channel. We started that over the last few months and we're going to keep doing those. But what I think I'm going to do is, because my channel is starting to actually grow a little bit faster, I'm going to start putting together a really, really amazing, like, blow your mind giveaway for when we hit 5,000 subscribers on my channel. So when we hit 2,000 more subscribers, which could be soon, could be a while, maybe give me some time to add everything together, we're gonna have like an insane awesome giveaway. So I'm kind of like gonna start putting that together, just because I freaking love you guys so much. And like, I'm really sorry that I have been behind on comments. I feel terrible. Like I used to be so good with responding to comments, and I have not been responding to YouTube or Instagram. I'm really sorry. I've just been like, oh my gosh, I've just been tired. Like, honestly, you can probably tell it from this video. I'm just exhausted. And that's the thing that's been really hard with this, is like, I have no energy. Like, I'm just tired all the time, but I feel good. Like, I really am so happy. And I know like this is temporary, and that's kind of what I've been telling myself, is just like, this is temporary. It is a lot of maintenance, it's a lot of work, but it's temporary. And I want you to know that, like, before you go, like, I know a lot of you have a lot of questions. I'm gonna be doing a Q&A video. So what if you are gonna comment under this video, I would love it if you would tell me like when you want me to do my Q&A. Do you want me to do it like soon, or do you want me to wait like a couple weeks more, just till I've like really kind of gotten the hang of this understanding of how my body is changing and developing? Because like, I want to do a Q&A video, answer your guys' questions, but I also want to do it when it's like, I really feel like I have enough knowledge to share with you about like this procedure and what I've been going through. But if you guys are like, no, we have questions, we want them answered, we want to do this Q&A like next week, we can do it soon. And I will like announce how that will work and make sure I get everybody's questions accumulated and answer as many as I possibly can. And I will film that as well. So I think that's everything. I'm gonna look at my list one more time just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, one other thing is, I've actually, since being home, I haven't really been sleeping in my bed. I've actually been sleeping on the couch, because we have those like fold out couches here. So one thing that's been easier for me is sleeping at like a slight angle. Laying flat is really, really hard for me right now. It like hurts me to lay flat some nights, or like, and I can't really lay on my side. So laying with like a couch that has like the invertedness, whatever. I am really having a struggle with my words. I'm sorry. I've been like slurring my speech like crazy on these pain meds. It's been pretty cool. That is one thing too, is I've been having to sleep at more of an angle because it is helping me to, yeah. So anyways, that is actually kind of all I have for you guys today. I think that's everything. I just want to, again, one more time tell you guys I love you. Your guys' support like in this recovery, like, just because I'm not responding to comments does not mean I am not reading comments. You guys have been absolutely just blowing me away with like your love and support and amazingness, and I'm just like, I so much adore you guys. I so appreciate you guys and like your support of me in this journey and of my body. And the other thing, this is the other thing I want to mention, now I remember. So many of you noticed that on my video where I revealed my excess skin, I did not allow comments on that video. So I wanted to address that. I wrote something in the description box, but not everybody reads that. The reason I chose not to allow comments on that video, first off, it's the internet. This is like anybody can come and access this, and people can leave negative comments. Now, the thing is, if people come and leave negative comments about my body before having skin removal surgery, while that might hurt my feelings, it's not going to make that big of a difference because the skin is gone. It's no longer there. My biggest concern was actually like, because many of you who follow me on here are still in progress. You're still in, like I'm still in progress too, but you're still on your weight loss journey. Some of you are still like just on the fence about whether or not you even want to lose weight or make those changes. Some of you are still trying. Some of you have not gotten skin removal surgery. Some of you are trying to get skin removal surgery, and your bodies are all different and amazing and unique. What I did not want to have happen is one jerk come out and say something horrible about excess skin or overweight people and have somebody read it and think about themselves as like anything less than amazing for what they are. So that is why I disabled the comments on that video. Honestly, like I've had people say like mean stuff to me all the time. I'm kind of used to it now. And yes, sometimes it hurts and sometimes it makes me laugh. I don't know. But I didn't want anyone to come out there and discourage anyone from continuing on fighting for their best life, you know, what they think is the best body for them or whatever. And I made the decision just because I was like, you know what? I know that you guys love me and I know that you were going to be proud of me for posting that video, but I wasn't going to have people come out there who were not a part of our family and basically come and spill like nastiness to people who are just absolutely like some of the most amazing people in my entire life. So I kind of did that more of a protection for you guys than for myself. So just wanted to just say that out loud, and just I love you guys. So that's all I have for you guys today, but if you want to see more photos of me, you can check me out on Instagram, Snapchat, and on Twitter at JustLikeDrew, spelled the same way as down below. If you want to be part of the Just Like Drew crew and you're not already, click the red subscribe button down below this video and join our forever family, because we are literally the best crew around, because anybody and everybody can be in our crew. I love you guys so stinking much, and if you like this video and you want to see more from me, you know what to do. Just Like Drew, have an amazing day, have an amazing week, have an amazing life, and I will see you definitely. I'll be back in a week telling you how 2 weeks post-op is going, and hopefully in the next few days I will be back with a body reveal video. All right, talk to you soon. Love you. Bye. Goodbye. What my excess skin looks like in my stomach area after losing 250 pounds. Really quick, if you're watching this video, this is actually going up after I've